Good morning from Osaka. We got here yesterday afternoon, washed our clothes again, same washer as the other place. Okay, so as you can probably hear, it's raining today in Osaka, which is great. We have the same washer-dryer combo here as we had in Enoshima, which means we have a washer combo, no dryer, and unlike Enoshima, this place does not have the same dryer that had. So I'm currently walking to a laundromat, do my laundry, dry my clothes. Don't think this is going to go well. 8-minute walk. I think I'm going to go put my raincoat on. So I never filmed a follow-up to that. I meant to take my camera with me to the laundromat, figured I would film some there, which I didn't. I mean, you saw the rain, and that was about like a 8 to 10 minute walk, so that was fun. But I did get my clothes dried. I got everything squared away there. We went to Universal Studios later that day, and the rain cleared up about halfway through the day, and then the footage you're seeing now is from that night. Me and Chad went to Suntory, has a tasting house in Osaka. And then there's also a Star Wars themed bar that Chad wanted to go to while we were there, Tavern Pochimon Wars. I would 100% recommend that if you like Star Wars. That was a pretty cool experience in there, and the guy that runs the bar, very nice. And they have some cool little like one-off things. The guy has its own sake. I asked him like "Susume wa nan desu ka?" for sakes, and he's like, "Well, my bar has its own collaboration one," so I had that. That was a pretty good sake as far as sakes go as well. So if you're ever in Osaka and you like Star Wars, I would definitely recommend that. So this video that you're watching now then is from when me and Chad walked from Suntory House over to that Star Wars bar. We both wanted to practice some nighttime photography, and I had my DJI pocket gimbal with me, so I recorded us doing that. This will get its own longer form video, kind of the way the one that I did back in Tokyo has. So in retrospect, I do wish I filmed more on my pocket gimbal while I was there, because it does a really good job at capturing the environment. However, one of the things, the angle that I'm capturing right now looks fantastic. However, it's done by mounting the camera to a clip that then goes onto like a strap for my camera bag, which with the sling bag isn't the most stable setup in the world. You could clip this to a backpack, but even still, the main point is it's quite bulky and then obvious that you're recording or filming. And I don't know about you, but I personally wouldn't like some random guy coming up on the street and sticking a camera in my face. So, you know, it makes you feel a little awkward when it's so obvious. I did find that you could actually, and the way a lot of this video here is filmed, is by taking it out and carrying it in your hand and kind of keeping the camera lower and panning the camera up. And you can still get a pretty good angle, especially with the wide angle lens to capture the environment, but be a little more discreet about it as well. And then I would take the camera and put it into the mount on my strap bag when I had my actual DSLR out and I'm taking photos. That way it holds the camera, but also if somebody sees me with a camera strapped to my chest recording me taking a photo, like it's less awkward because it's not like I'm just recording random people. So you know, that is, when I go back, you know, I'll try to take more video while I'm there, because I like the video that I captured. I just wish there was more of it. So anyways, let's jump back to the Osaka apartment. I kind of got rushed out of there because I forgot to film it when we got there, so I filmed it as we're checking out. And then from there, we go over to Tokyo Bay, the last place we stayed. I only have a handful of videos from there, so that'll probably be a pretty short video. And then that'll be our last one. All right, speed through because we're leaving Osaka, but I forgot to film. Come in the door. We've got a little bathroom with bidet right there. Got washer on your left, microwave and fridge on your right. Come in, main space, 2 beds, couch, TV, sink, unfinished ceilings, but it actually gives this room pretty cool feel. Huge windows, they slide open, closed. Bathroom, 2 sinks, 2 showers, one there, one here, and little curtain dividers. So that was pretty neat.
quick run through because we were here for a short time. We were here for like a day. We stayed here half day, one night, second night, and then we're leaving. So I will see you back in Tokyo.
Okay, so I watched this back through and I realized that this frame in the beginning of the video is going to seem a little odd. So let me just explain this. Our Airbnb was above a cafe. So you walk through the cafe and to the back to an elevator and then went up, and all like the Airbnbs or apartments were above that. And then there was a pin code on a door to the side of the cafe so that if they were closed, you could then go through that door to get in. And get there. So it seems a little weird, but that's what happened in the beginning of the video. I came down the elevator and out the cafe that is underneath